but, and, or. Okay, some common conjunctions are and, but, and, or. Okay, so we're going to look at the use of these conjunctions. Okay, we'll look at the use of these conjunctions. So we're going to look at the use. When do we use the conjunction and? Okay, and when do we use the conjunction but? And when do we use the conjunction or? So we use and to link words that are similar. We use and to link words that are similar. Similar means the same. Okay, so I'll write a point. Use and to link words that are similar. Okay, so we use and to link, we use our underline and, we use and to link words that are similar. So I'll give you examples of sentences or words that we can link that are similar in a sentence. So the first example, is we buy fruits. Okay, fruits and vegetables at the market. Okay, so if you look at this sentence, we buy fruits and vegetables at the market. So the words that are similar, fruits and vegetables, these two words are similar. So that's why we're saying we use and to link words that are similar. Okay, vegetables and fruits are similar. So I'll give you another sentence. Example, the president visited town and cities. Okay, the president views towns and cities across the country. Okay, the president visited towns and cities across the country. So the words town and city, these are similar. Okay, a town and a city, there's some similarity there. It's just the same. Well, no wonder we're saying that we use and to link words that are similar. We'll go to example number 3. Look, example number 3. Example number 3. The house is warm and comfortable. Okay? The house is warm and comfortable. So we've used and to link this word warm and comfortable. So warm and comfortable, those are similar words. Okay, I'll give you an example again. Another example. The weather was cold and hot. The weather was cold and hot. Okay, so that sentence there, it has got some words that are similar, cold and hot. Now look at example number 5. We say they were several cars and trucks. There were several cars and trucks in the street. Okay. There were several cars and trucks in the streets. So these are some of the examples of words that are similar. Okay, so we use and to link words that are similar. So these are the examples. So we are going to go to look for examples of but. How to use the word but. When do we use but? But we use but to link words that are different and do not normally go together. Okay, we use but to link words that are different and do not normally go together. So I'll write something there. Link that are different and do not normally go together. Okay, so we use the word but to link words that are different and do not normally go together. So we'll look at some of the examples. So we'll look at the first one. The first one was he works quickly, but he works quickly, but neatly. Okay, he works quickly but neatly. And another example that we're going to look at is their teacher is firm, but the teacher is firm but fair with children. Okay, the teacher is firm but fair with children. Okay, so as I'm wrapping here, you can copy down the other side there. So we continue looking at the examples. Okay, we continue looking at the examples. The next example 3. Example 3. The weather is sunny, but the weather is sunny but cold. The weather is sunny but cold. Then we'll look at another example 4, which says karate is tiring, but karate is tiring but fun. Okay? Karate is tiring but fun. Okay, so these are some of the sentences that can link using the words but. So we say that but is used to link words that are different and do not normally go together. Okay, so now we're going to look at or. We're going to look at or. So when do we use or? So we use or to talk about choices. Okay, use or to talk about choices. Use or to talk about choices. So I'll give you a few examples of sentences that talk about choices using the word or. Well, the first one will be you can have a soda or you can have a soda or lemonade. Okay? You can have a soda or lemonade. So you see in this sentence you have made the choices whether you have a soda or a lemonade. Okay, then the next example is would you like pasta or would you like pasta or rice? Okay, would you like pasta or rice? Okay, then we'll move on to our next example. Who is cooking the dinner? Who is cooking the dinner, comma, mom or dad? Okay, who is cooking dinner, mom or dad? Okay, we move on to our other example. Does the sauce Does the sauce taste sweet or sour? Does the sauce taste sweet or sour? So these are some of the words that we use, because we said we use the word or to talk about choices. So these sentences are talking about choices. So it's whether you have a soda or you have a lemonade. With this sentence, he said they're asking you, would you like pasta or rice? So it is about choices, making choices, talking about choices. Then with but, we said but is used to link words that are different and do not normally go together. And we looked at these sentences, like for example the first one, he works quickly but neatly. He works quickly but neatly. And we looked at this example, the teacher is firm but fair with children. The teacher is firm but fair with children. And we also looked at this example, the last one, the third one, on but. The weather is sunny but cold. The weather is sunny but cold. And also we looked at the last example there, karate is tiring but fun. Okay, karate is tiring. So even if karate is tiring, but there's some fun in it. Okay, then we looked at and, so we've wrapped some sentences on and, said and is used to link words that are similar. And is used to link words that are similar. We looked at the examples. The first one was, we buy fruits and vegetables at the market. Okay, the president visited towns and cities across the country. The house is warm and comfortable. Those are the examples that we looked at. Okay, so we should remember that conjunctions are words that are used to link or join sentences. Conjunctions are words that are used to link or join sentences. Conjunctions are words that are used to link or join sentences. Okay, so just write an exercise. Okay, I'll wrap this part for a homework exercise. last one. Okay, so that is your homework exercise. Okay, you complete the sentences by adding and, but, or in the spaces, in the blank spaces. Then the next time when we meet, we'll go through our homework exercise. So I'll just give you a few minutes to copy down those. Okay. Okay. So I think by this time you finished copying. You finished copying the exercise. So we'll meet again on Tuesday. We'll meet again on Tuesday. As for now, I'll say bye. And don't forget that our grade 8, 10 and 11 are still running online. So don't forget to tell your friends who are in grade 11 or in grade 10 that we have our online lessons. So until we meet again, bye-bye.
Prism Africa, television for the whole family. 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 Prism Africa, television for the whole family.
Good afternoon, boys and girls. Once more, my name is Mr. Darius Daka. Welcome to this wonderful class. Today we are having mathematics once again. Today we are having mathematics once again. Now, boys and girls, let's just go through what we learned last time so that we can catch up with whatever we learned. Okay, so last time we were looking at multiplying fractions by a whole number. Multiplying fractions by a whole number. If you remember very well, boys and girls, I gave an exercise of which let's just go through that same exercise for us to know, or for us to identify whatever we learned. Okay, so last time I told you to say you are supposed to multiply each of the following whole numbers by 3/4. So I said you multiply each of the following numbers by 3/4. So for example, you are supposed to multiply 3/4 times 4. Okay, I gave you 3/4 times 4. So I said when you are multiplying a whole number by a fraction, how do you multiply? You multiply it by saying this is 3/4 times 4/1. So I said you multiply the numerators on their own and the denominators on their own. So when you multiply the numerators on their own, you multiply 3 times 4. So 3 times 4 gives us 12. 3 times 4 gives us 12. 4 times 1 gives us 4. 4 times 1 gives us 4. Okay, so 4 times 1 gives us 4. Then when you divide 4 into 12, the answer is 3. 4 into 12, the answer is 3. So this is the first question that I gave you last time. So let's go to the next question. The next question that I gave you was 3/4 times 4. Sorry, 3/4 times 24. 3/4 times 24. What is 3/4 times 24? So what you do is you multiply 3/4 times 24/1. 3/4 times 24/1. So if you want to make your work easier, you can divide the numerators with the denominators. If you want to make your work easier, you can divide the numerators with the denominators. For example, 4 and 24 can divide each other. 4 and 24 can divide each other. So 4 into 4, it's 1. 4 into 24, boys and girls, when you divide 4 into 24, the answer is 6. 4 into 24, the answer is 6. So when you multiply 3 times 6, the answer is 18. 3 times 6, the answer is 18. 1 times 1, the answer is 1. 1 times 1, the answer is 1. 1 into 18, the answer is 18. 1 into 18, the answer is 18. So before we continue, if you have any questions or where you are still behind, you can SMS me on this line. You can SMS me on 0970 703139. You can SMS me on 0970 703139. We still have online classes that are running, okay, on Facebook. So if you are interested and you want to join, you can contact those lines that are scrolling on your screen, just for you to be part and parcel of the classes. Okay, so let's go back to our exercise that I gave you, or the homework that I gave you last time. So let's go to question 3. So question 3, I said you are supposed to multiply 3/4 times 3/4 times 20. 3/4 times 20. So how do you multiply 3/4 times 20? You multiply, so there you write 3/4 over 4 times 20 over 1. Okay, 3 over 4 times 20 over 1. Okay, so if you want to make your work easier, you can divide 4 and 20. 4 into 4, it's 1. 4 into 20, it's 5. Okay, so 3 times 5, the answer is 15. 3 times 5, the answer is 15. 1 times 1, the answer is 1. 1 times 1, the answer is 1. 1 into 15, the answer is 15. Okay, 1 into 15, the answer is 15. Okay, so let's go to number 4. Number 4, I said you are supposed to multiply 3 over 4 times 7. You're supposed to multiply 3 over 4 times 7. So there you can multiply 3 over 4 times 7 over 1. 3 over 4 times 7 over 1. So boys and girls, if you look at the denominators and the numerators, there is no number that we can use in order for us to divide. So what do? We go straight by dividing the numerators on their own and the denominators on their own. So 3 times 7 gives us 21. 3 times 7 gives us 21. And then 4 times 1 gives us 4. 4 times 1 gives us 4. 4 into 21. Okay, so 4 into 21, the answer is 5. Okay, 4 into 21, boys and girls, the answer is 5. Boys and girls, what is the remainder? The remainder there is 1. The remainder there is 1. So you write it as 1 over 4. So this 4 is supposed to come there. Okay, so the answer will be 5 and 1 over 4. The answer is 5 and 1 over 4. All right, so let's go to the last question on the homework that I gave you. Okay, if you remember, I said you're supposed to multiply 3 over 4 times 31. 3 over 4 times 31. Okay, so you're supposed to multiply 3 over 4 times 31. Okay, so boys and girls, let's multiply together. So there is 3 over 4 times 31 over 1. 3 over 4 times 31 over 1. Okay, so boys and girls, what is 31 times 3? What is 31 times 3? We can find the answer together, boys and girls. So you can say 31 times 3 there. Okay, 31 times 3. 3 times 1, the answer is 3. 3 times 1, the answer is 3. 3 times 3, the answer is 9. 3 times 3, the answer is 9. So from there you can write 93 as your answer. Over 4 times 1, the answer is 4. 4 times 1, the answer is 4. Okay, so boys and girls, from there you ask yourself, how many times does 4 go in 93? How many times does 4 go in 93? Okay, so you can say 4 into 9. How many times does 4 go into 9? So 4 goes 2 times in 9. Remainder 1. Okay, so 4 goes 2 times into 9. Remainder 1. Okay, so 4 into 13. 4 into 13. 4 into 13, the answer is 3. 4 into 13, the answer is 3. So the remainder is 1. So you write the remainder as 1 over 4. Okay, the remainder is 1 over 4. So that is the homework, boys and girls, that I gave you last time. So let's go to today's work, or let's go to today's work. So for today, boys and girls, we're looking at multiplying a fraction by another fraction. We are looking at multiplying a fraction by another fraction. Okay. So, once again, we are looking at multiplying a fraction by another fraction. So if you have got any questions where you haven't understood, you can SMS me on 0970-703139. You can also SMS me on 0970-703139. You can also join, or you can also be part and parcel of our online classes on Facebook. We have got grade 8, grade 10 and 11 classes that are still running. So you can be part and parcel of those classes by contacting the lines that are scrolling under your screen. Okay, so let's go to today's lesson. So I said we're looking at applying a fraction by another fraction. So let's copy these examples, boys and girls. So the question says multiply the following fractions. Multiply the following fractions. Number 1, 1/4 times 1/4. Number 2, 3/4 times 1/2. Number 3, 3/4 times 2/3. All right, so boys and girls, those are the questions that we have on the board. So the question says multiply the following fractions. Multiply the following fractions. Number 1, 1/4 times 1/4. 1/4 times 1/4. Number 2, 3/4 times 1/2. 3/4 times 1/2. Number 3, 3/4 times 2/3. 3/4 times 2/3. So boys and girls, let's find answers for these questions. Okay. So what is the answer for number 1? We have got 1/4 times 1/4. 1/4 times 1/4. So how do we find the answer? We can find the answer by multiplying the numerators on their own and the denominators on their own. Just the way it's the same method that we were using when multiplying fractions by whole numbers. It is the same method that we were using when multiplying fractions by whole numbers. So for example, here we have got 1 times 1. 1 times 1. 1 times 1, boys and girls, the answer is 1. 1 times 1, the answer is 1. Okay? Over 4 times 4. What is 4 times 4, boys and girls? What is 4 times 4, boys and girls? 4 times 4, boys and girls, the answer is 16. 4 times 4, boys and girls, the answer is 16. So our answer is 1/16. The answer is 1/16. Let's go to example 2. Okay, so example 2 says 3/4 times 1/2. 3/4 times 1/2. Okay, so like the same way we solved question 1 is the same way that we are going to solve example 2. Okay, so what is 3 times 1, boys and girls? 3 times 1, the answer is 3. 3 times 1, the answer is 3. What is 4 times 2, boys and girls? 4 times 2, the answer is 8. 4 times 2, the answer is 8. So our answer is 3 over 8. Our answer is 3 over 8. Okay, let's go to example 3, boys and girls. Right, so our example 3 says 3 over 4 times 2 over 3. 3 over 4 times 2 over 3. So what is 3 over 4 times 2 over 3? So when we multiply the numerators, 3 times 2, the answer is 6. 3 times 2, the answer is 6. What is 4 times 3, boys and girls? 4 times 3, the answer is, that can go in 6 and 12 without leaving a remainder. There's a number that can go in 6 and 12, so is 1 over 2. Okay, so that's it about multiplying a fraction by another fraction. That's it about multiplying a fraction by another fraction. So if you have got any question where you haven't understood, you can SMS me on 0970 703139 0970 703139. If at all you want to be part and parcel of the grade 8, grade 10 and grade 11 classes, you can join or you can call on the numbers that are scrolling down your screen there. Okay, so let's go to our another subtopic, boys and girls. Let's go to another subtopic. All right. Okay, so what is the new subtopic that we have? The new subtopic that we have is multiplying proper and improper fractions. Multiplying proper and improper fractions. Okay, so our new subtopic is multiplying proper and improper fractions. Okay, so that's our new topic, boys and girls. So we are looking at how we can multiply proper and improper fractions. How do we multiply proper and improper fractions? Okay, so let me give you examples. Number 1 says 2 over 3 times 10 over 3. 2 over 3 times 10 over 3. Number 2 says 8 over 7 times 7 over 3. 8 over 7 times 7 over 3. So, boys and girls, if you look at 2 over 3, last time we said 2 over 3 is a proper fraction. Why? Because the numerator is smaller while the denominator is bigger. And then when you look at 10 over 3, 10 over 3 is an improper fraction. Why is it an improper fraction? Because 10 is bigger while 3 is smaller, which makes it an improper fraction because the numerator is bigger and the denominator is smaller. So let's find the answers, boys and girls. So there we have got 2 over 3, 2 over 3 times 10 over 3. How do we find 2 over 3 times 10 over 3? So you can multiply the numerators on their own and the denominators on their own. 2 times 10. 2 times 10, boys and girls. 2 times 10, the answer is 20. 2 times 10, the answer is 20. What is 3 times 3, boys and girls? 3 times 3, the answer is 9. 3 times 3, the answer is 9. Then from there, you ask yourself, how many times does how many times does 9 go in 20? How many times does 9 go in 20? 9 goes 2 times in 20. So 9 goes 2 times in 20. So there we are going to write a big 2. Why are we writing a big 2? Because a big 2 is a whole number. A big 2 is a whole number. So when you say 9 into 20, the answer is 2. What is the remainder? The remainder is 2. Okay, so the remainder is 2. Then you write over 9. Where did we get this 9, boys and girls? The 9 that we've written there comes from that numerator, which is 9. So our answer is 2 and 2 over 9. 2 and 2 over 9. That is our answer. Let's go to example 2. Okay, let's go to example 2. So our example 2 says 8 over 7 times 3 over 8. 8 over 7 times 3 over 8. Times 7 over 3, sorry. So, how do we find the answer, boys and girls? If we multiply 8 times 7, the answer may be too big for us and we may end up wasting time. So there, what do? We can divide 7 and 7 because 7 and 7 can divide each other. So what do? We say 7 into 7, it's 1. 7 into 7, again, it's 1. Therefore, if you multiply 8 times 1, the answer is 8. 8 times 1, the answer is 8. 1 times 3, the answer is 3. 1 times 3, the answer is 3. Okay, so boys and girls, the answer that we found is an improper fraction. So what are we going to do? We can divide 3 into 8. How many times does 3 go in 8? It goes 2 times. Okay, so 3 into 8 goes 2 times. Remainder 2. Okay, remainder 2 over 3. So this 3 must come down there. Okay, so that is our answer, which is 2 and 2 over 3. 2 and 2 over 3. That's it about multiplying proper and improper fractions. That's it about multiplying proper and improper fractions. So boys and girls, for today's lesson, let's look at the last but not the least subtopic, which is multiplying mixed numbers. How do we multiply mixed numbers? Okay, how do we multiply mixed numbers? All right, so our topic today, boys and girls, is our next topic or subtopic is multiplying mixed numbers. How do we multiply mixed numbers? So let me give you examples on how we are going to multiply mixed numbers. So our question says multiply the following mixed numbers. Okay, our first example says 3 1/2 times 2 3/4. Our second example says 4 1/3 times 7.5. Okay, so 4 1/3 times 7.5. Okay, so how do we find answers, boys and girls? How do we find answers, boys and girls? All right, so let's get the first question. Our first question says 3 1/2 times 2 3/4. 3 1/2 times 2 3/4. So how do we multiply the mixed numbers? So boys and girls, it is important for you to understand that you cannot multiply the mixed numbers the way they are. Okay, so what are you going to do? You are going to change these mixed numbers into improper fractions. You are going to change the mixed numbers into improper fractions. So you ask yourself, 2 times 3. So here, boys and girls, what we are doing is we are going to multiply there. 2 times 3. 2 times 3, the answer is 6. 2 times 3, the answer is 6. So when you find 6, you add together with this one. When you find 6, you add together with this one. So 2 times 3, the answer is 6, plus 1, it gives us 7. 2 times 3, the answer is 6, plus 1, the answer is 7. So you write 7/2. So you get this 2, you write it down there. Okay, so from there, you put the multiplication sign there. Okay, so just the way we have changed this number into an improper fraction is the same method that we are going to use to change that number into an improper fraction. So you ask yourself, what is 4 times 2? What is 4 times 2? So 4 times 2, boys and girls, the answer is 8. 4 times 2, the answer is 8. So the 8 that we have found, let's add together with 3. So 4 times 2, the answer is 8, plus 3, the answer is 11. 4 times 2, the answer is 8, plus 3, the answer is 11/4. So you get this 4, you write it there. You get the 4, you write it there. Okay, so from there now, we can multiply our fractions. We can multiply our fractions. So you ask yourself, what is 7 times 11? What is 7 times 11? 7 times 11, boys and girls, the answer is 77. 7 times 11, the answer is 77. What is 2 times 4? What is 2 times 4? 2 times 4, the answer is 8. 2 times 4, the answer is 8. Okay, so since we have found the answer, now boys and girls, I'm going to ask you a question. How many times does 8 go in 77? How many times does 8 go in 77? All right, I'll give you time for you to calculate and tell me the answer. I'll give you time for you to calculate and tell me the answer. Okay, so for this one, boys and girls, I'll leave a blank space there for you to tell me the answer. If you know the answer, you can SMS me and I'll be able to respond to that answer. Okay, let's go to the next question, boys and girls. What is 4 times 3? 4 times 3, boys and girls, the answer is 12. So the answer is 12 plus 1. The answer is 13 over 3. 4 times 3 is 12 plus 1. The answer is 13 over 3. And then you multiply times 7 times 2. What is 7 times 2? What is 7 times 2? So 7 times 2, boys and girls, it's 14. Plus 1, the answer is 15. Okay, 7 times 2, the answer is 14. Plus 1, the answer is 15 over 2. Okay, so from there, boys and girls, like I told you earlier on to say, if you want to make your work much easier, what do? You divide there. 3 into 3, it's 1. 3 into 15, the answer is 5. You cannot divide 13 and 2. So from there you can multiply 13 times 5. What is 13 times 5, boys and girls? 13 times 5, you can multiply together there. 13 times 5. So 5 times 3, the answer is 15, carry 1. What is 5 times 1? 5 times 1, the answer is 5, plus 1, the answer is 6. So the answer is 65. So it's 65 over 2. What is 65 over 2, boys and girls? Okay, so again, I'll put a dash there in order for you to put the answer. Okay, I'll put the dash there for you to put the answer. All right. So once again, boys and girls, you can SMS me on 0970 3139. You can SMS me on 0970 703139. Grade 8, 10 and 11 classes are still running on Facebook. So if you can contact the lines that are scrolling on your screen in order for you to be part and parcel of the classes. All right. So I hope by now, boys and girls, you have found the answer. Let me just check the SMSs in order for me to know whether you've found the correct answers. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, so the one that just from this one says mathematics presentations perfect, readable and writing. Well done, brother. Thank you so much for that text message. Mathematics presentations perfect, readable and writing. Well done, brother. Thank you for that SMS. This one says, I want to join grade 12. I want to join grade 12. So for this SMS, the one who has sent this SMS, you can just contact the line that is scrolling under your screen there in order for you to be part of the grade 12 class. You can contact the line that is scrolling under your screen there in order for you to be a part of the grade 12 class. All right. Okay. Let me check if we have another message. All right. So this one says the answer, you found the answer. The answer is 9.625. The answer is 9.625. Then you've sent the second one, which says the answer is 32.5. So the one who has sent both SMSs, the answers are correct. The answers are correct. And thank you so much for participating. So boys and girls, here when you divide 8 into 77, when you divide 8 into 77, the answer is 9, remainder 5 over 8. The answer is 9, remainder 5 over 8. And then the next answer is 32. Okay, 32, and then the remainder is 1 over 2. 32, and the remainder is 1 over 2. So those are the examples that I've given you, boys and girls, in order for you to copy in your exercise books. So let me give you homework, okay, just for you to have something to do at home. All right, let me give you homework in order for you to copy in your books. So the question says, multiply the following proper and improper fractions. Multiply the following proper and improper fractions. Okay, so here I'll give you 3 questions. 4 over 5 times 6 over 5. B, 7 over 6 times 11 over 9. C, 3 over 2 times 5 over 9. Okay, let me give you the last question, okay, based on what we've learned today. So our number 2 is multiply the following mixed numbers and proper fractions. Multiply the following mixed numbers and proper fractions. A, 1, 2 over 5 times 2 over 3. B, 2, 3 over 4 times 1, 3 over 4. C, 2, 1 over 9 times 1, 3 over 7. Okay, so those are the questions, boys and girls, that you can copy in your exercise books and write at your own time. So when we meet in the next class, I'll be able to explain. Okay, so the first question says, multiply the following proper and improper fractions. Multiply the following proper and improper fractions. 4 over 5 times 6 over 5. B, 7 over 6 times 11 over 9. C, 3 over 2 times 5 over 9. Number 2, multiply the following mixed numbers and proper fractions. A, 1, 2 over 5 times 2 over 3. B, 2, 3 over 4 times 1, 3 over 4. C, 2, 1 over 9 times 1 over 3. So boys and girls, for any questions, you can still SMS on 0970703139. Okay, you can SMS on 0970703139. Let me check if there are any messages. okay, that I can read. All right, so this SMS says, I want to participate grade 11. I want to participate grade 11. Okay, so like I said earlier on, if you want to be in grade 11 class, there are numbers that are scrolling down on your screen there. You can contact those lines and they'll be able to help you. All right, so the next question says, when are we meeting? When are we meeting? Okay, so for the next meeting, or it will be communicated to you, but hopefully next week we'll be able to have another class. All right, so boys and girls, this has been Mr. Darius Daka, all right, from Prism Africa. All right, so we've had a wonderful class, and till next time, it's bye-bye.
Prism Africa, television for the whole family. Prism Africa, television for the whole family. Prism Africa, television.